everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at some photos that I took at my favorite spot in New York City, Roosevelt Island. It is this sliver of an island between the Upper East Side, 64th Street, and Long Island City or Queens. There are a few ways of getting to Roosevelt Island. You can take the F train, you can drive onto the island, or you can take the above ground tram. In the past, I'm pretty sure every single time I had taken the above ground tram, but last time we took the tram, it actually stopped while we were on it. Something with the brakes happened, and the brakes were activated, and the tram yanked. The cart just started swaying back and forth, and it did that for 10 minutes. So we drove in from Queens. And walked across this little cute bridge. It only took about 10 minutes to cross. And then we were immediately greeted with a very strange kind of empty area where the cars have to do a spiral kind of descent down to the island. The northern tip of the island, there are these faces sculptures done by Amanda Matthews. I did have to look that up. One of my favorite parts about Roosevelt Island is the architecture there does a lot of overlapping on top of itself. There are a lot of alleyways. These alleyways connect the residential houses to the pools nearby, to the church. This is just an example of kind of this underpass that we went through. It really makes you think. So we did also find ourselves underneath the Roosevelt Island tram that we did not take. I wanted to see if I could capture a different perspective that I didn't before. And I think I got one really good angle, this one that's farther away. I still think one of my best photos of the tram I took years ago, and I was on the tram taking a photo of one of the ones going the other direction. This entire photo shoot, if you will, was shot on a Fuji X100F with a bunch of film sims created by YouTuber Eddy Maynard and various ones from Fuji X Weekly. I'll put some of the sims recipes that I use above. After we'd pretty much explored the east side, we went down to the south side, which is super familiar to us. That's where the cat sanctuary is. And that's also where the smallpox hospital is, which is kind of what the island is mostly known for. It's this super cool brick building that has been reclaimed by nature, but sadly, because of the kind of rough structural integrity of the building, it's pretty heavily fenced off. But still looks pretty cool, especially at the time that we were catching this, which was later in the afternoon. So, as we were exiting the island, we did a full loop and went back up to the bottom of the spiral stairs. I had a really fun time shooting the island from this perspective specifically. Something about walking to the island from Queens just felt very connected, especially because it felt very accessible, and one of my favorite parts is the fact that it's so quiet despite being placed in the middle of all of the boroughs of New York City. Yes, thank you for sticking this long throughout the video, and hope you guys liked some of the photos that I got. I have an upcoming video that I am actually editing already about a trip that me and Tanner took a few months ago to Washington, and I got a bunch of crazy photos there, and I definitely want to talk about the experience going back up to the Pacific Northwest. And I'll have all of these photos up on my Instagram on my photo account, Photo by Robert. And big thank you to my girlfriend Tanner for recording a lot of the videos of me and also just various clips here and there. Until next time, see you.